blame her for wanting to fade. I do agree with Saucy. Dolly kept snatching Tavy's chain, so Tavy should definitely snatch her chain right back. And I like that Rolly don't play no sides or nothing. She keep it real. She says she have a relationship with the big three, and she has a relationship with Tavy and them. And they don't make her choose. They don't tell her she's being mixy, none of that. They let Rolly talk to both of them, because she's not trying to make them fight or none of that. That's why I really love Rolly. And I agree with them. What would this season have been without the big three? Even though they are most hated right now, like, what would it have been without them? It would have been really no fights, nothing. This season needed them, I guess. I could do without Dolly, though. They was waiting in the back like this was WrestleMania. The big three was ready to fight. And Dolly having that Michael Myers mask on really took me out. But what was the point of taking it off? You should have walked out with it on, then snatched it off to fight. You wore it just to be in the back? I didn't get that. Scotty taking off Saucy's shoes had me in tears. That other shoe was not coming off. He did that just to run across the stage. This was giving WrestleMania. Once they came out, everybody started fighting. They jumped Lex, and I didn't like that because I love me some Lex. But hey, I didn't even know who was fighting once they came out at this point. Then everybody started to finally get the one-ons. I'm not going to lie, Fauna was getting in there with Lex this time. Because after she done her in the season, she was like, nah. She came here to really fight. Because she had that Vaseline on, it was a little slippery for Lex. I mean, Lex did kind of win the fight against Fauna, but Fauna was getting in there, definitely. And Lemmy said, nobody's touching my girl. Because if you peep, he had 2 security guards on Scotty. He was not playing with her. And Summer, if you knew you came to fight, why would you go and get your breasts done right before the reunion? Honestly, with the fight with Summer and Cold Killer, I really don't know who won that. Summer was lame for sneaking Marissa. She really didn't have to do that. Honestly, Marissa already just got into a fight. So she could have just told her to get up, let's get it on. Then when K-Riki wanted to fight her, she gonna say, my breast, I'm not busting my breast for you. How are you gonna go and sneak someone and did not want to fight right after? Anna hopped across. She was not playing with Summer when she snuck Marissa. That's standing on business for your friend. Anna and Summer was really going at it. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The round with Dolly and Pretty P, I really did think Dolly was gonna win that, but Pretty P did her in. That probably was the best fight so far. She left her with a busted eye, and she left her with a knot on her head. I'm not gonna lie, she did her big one. When Tavy and Lex started fighting, I was like, oh boy, we're tired of seeing y'all fight. I'm not gonna lie though, Tavy was doing her big one, but Lex did win that once again. But Tavy was in there. You could really tell that their beef is personal. It's unnecessary beef, but it's personal now. When I saw Tavy eye, I said, oh no, not again. Natalie's brave. She's gonna come out and say, give it up for my 2 biggest fans, Rolly and Diamond. She's lucky Rolly didn't jump up and hit her. This is how you know Natalie is scary though.